Settling back in as Tarasov's out of his net here. And McLean had it ramped off the stick of Benning as that puck wouldn't settle down until it found McLean.
Never look back for the puck, especially in the neutral zone.
Panthers win the faceoff. Matthew Tkachuk slides it in front, and Verhaeghe denied on the doorstep by Sorokin. Islanders get it cleared. It was the 14-15 LA Kings. Here's Kulikov. Wrist shot through it. It's traffic, and it's just knocked down away from the net by Sorokin. Barzal steps away from Reinhart. Middle of the ice on the backhand. Ryan Pulock crisscrossing with Schaefer. Schaefer moves it. Clipped on the way on the give and go. And as he got as much of his knees, he was able to shoot that puck.
Pound for pound, probably not.
Him and Sidney Crosby, maybe the two best forwards when you talk about that.
Just onside. Horvat in traffic. Lee Heineman off the bar and swept out of the air by Kulikov. Heineman through the middle of the ice. Islanders starting to assert themselves here as it's tipped wide by Lee right across the goal mouth. Boqvist for Heineman. Oh, look out. Tkachuk was back there. Here's Matthew Tkachuk in all alone, and he scores. Everything going towards the Panther net, and a puck squirts out right to Matthew Tkachuk for a breakaway.
You really do. Watch him. 19. He's coming around to Boqvist now. Most guys, it's a stop and start right there. Tkachuk, he's going the other way. And this is on a shift that the Islanders won every single puck battle and had scoring chances.
They don't even want to be seen.
Verhaeghe on for Tkachuk. Tkachuk got the pass through. Verhaeghe's backhand rebound, and Schaefer was there to take one away from Matthew Tkachuk. Schenn with a rolling puck, able to skate right through Reinhart. Barzal on the backhand, whiffed on the pass. He had Boqvist rotating down, and that shot stopped by Tarasov. Goes with the long pass for Simon Holmstrom. Carter Verhaeghe off the glove of Tkachuk. And Palat gave it away. Tkachuk between his legs. Oh, wow! Matthew Tkachuk putting on a show here on Long Island.
For Matthew Tkachuk, so off of a set breakout here, the Islanders can't win the battle. Right there at the red line, you're watching Tkachuk come in behind a really bad bounce. His Plutch is trying to get this thing out of trouble, but tough to do when you got a guy that has the instincts of Matthew Tkachuk, reads the play beautifully, and unbelievable finish.
It looked like Heineman was just trying to get it out of the way and inadvertently put it right.
Islanders have struggled in afternoon games for what it's worth. As Carson Soucy shot to the net. Horvat rebound. Lee with a chance, and it rolls off the pad of Tarasov.
One heck of a hockey player.
Did you play against him?
Yes, I did. I couldn't stand him.
These live odds across the league presented by Bet365. As this shot by Boqvist is blocked, Schaefer tried to clear it.
Insistent on playing a game that made it tough for them, and they found their lead, didn't look back. They're still in it too.
Soucy shot, tip, rebound, sticks through. The whistle had blown after Cizikas looked like he still had a chance to put it home.
The rebounds and the whistles. Good face-off win by the Islanders, and Soucy does a good job to get that on net.
You can't forget, too, it's for the official, it's when he intends to blow the whistle. It's not when you hear the whistle. Right now, he's going, that thing's covered, and yeah, the puck squirts loose. Cizikas said he probably shouldn't have blew the whistle, but it's all about the intention on the official.
Yeah, you got to be able to see the puck. Watch him get a couple of swipes at him. Got a deflection, I think, too, to boot.
When trying to kill penalties.
Look at the aggressiveness. Three guys on two Islanders.
And look out, it's a 2, maybe 3-on-1. It's Tkachuk leading the charge. Tkachuk goes to right and kicked out by Sorokin. Not out of danger yet. Pajot's pass blocked. Second effort, returned it to Holmstrom. Holmstrom gets it through. Heineman shot, swallowed up by Tarasov. Center ice logo.
Referee is looking at it.
He's going to come clean it up. Here's a chance in front for Schenn. A backhand rebound. Tarasov made the save. First one, Schenn was able to just knock on goal. He got his own rebound. Tarasov stayed with it. Soucy for Pelech for the bottom of the circle. Snaps one on goal, and it's clutched by the goaltender.
Islanders continue to dominate on the faceoff circle.
Holmstrom to the slot. Dished off. Pelech. A snapshot that's knocked down. Still in front of the net. Holmstrom able to pull it out of the pile. Holmstrom dangles to the backhand. Tarasov the stop. Came out for Andre Palat. Now it's Soucy and Holmstrom getting too close to one another. Soucy leaves it there for Andre Palat. Palat trying to shake free. with Benning on him. Benning lost his glove. Pajot will take the puck. Feed the line. It's Holmstrom. Over for Pelech to the net. Penalty called here against Sebrango as he took out Palat, who was driving the goal.
Yeah, great play by Palat.
These two deep back there. Ekblad and Forsling, two of the best. And you talk about anticipation on forward. It's this guy, 42.
Horvat, full head of steam. Save made by Tarasov.
Where the pass goes and just continues on, and they keep rotating around Thomas. Very effective PK.
PK that is now over, and a nice stop by Sorokin. Chopped that by McLean. He got it through, but it rolled away from Cizikas and collected by Sebrango. Islanders try it again. Adam Pelech. One-hand pass on for Gatcomb. Gatcomb to the outside. A wrist shot. Scores! Islanders catch a break and get back into the hockey game.
The fourth line at the top of the show. Do the right things and keep the game simple, and this is as simple as it gets. Get it towards the net. You just never know what's going to go in, and for Mark Gatcomb, good wrist shot, but that's a mistake by the goaltender. He didn't follow it all the way, Thomas.
He didn't, and it's off the stick of Sebrango. It's super subtle. You see a goaltender react like that. We said don't turn anything down, right? You don't, and all of a sudden you're back in the hockey game.
Just the second goal for Gatcomb this season, his first since the 9th of December. And it's held by Ekblad. He'll try and work it ahead. Foot loads up a shot. Pelech chased him to the outside. Sorokin will force that one away from the net. Ekblad, that one got in tight. Sorokin took some contact. The puck pulled out of his pads. Islanders take over.
Foot in the crease a long time there.
Here's Gatcomb. Looking for a way out of the corner. Pass to the front. Cizikas on goal. Tarasov stopped it, and then.
But all in all, really a good job by these three.
And we talked about the triangulation, right? 1, 2, 3, a perfect triangle. And yeah, maybe if he was back more, I don't know if that puck actually would have went out. And Casey gets one whack on it, another one, and the thing's rolling the whole time. And then he gets about 4 gloves in his face too.
And there was some room there too for him. Not albeit not a lot. But if you want to go, Casey will be happy to oblige you. He's never shy.
Lost it to Schaefer at the line. And Sam Miskevich puts it right back into Schaefer's territory. Ritchie, good look. Here's Brayden Schenn. Scores! It's time now. The Islanders have fought back from down 2-0.
As he collects this puck, he's not in the screen, but he's to your right. He's on the far blue line. There he is. Watch this. There's no look. There's no time to look. You can't. Hits a Brayden Schenn perfectly in that area, and Schenn, he knew that it was shot all the way. The sooner you get it off, the more angle you're going to have. That's something else in transition. It all starts with that beauty by Ritchie.
And that's the toy department, Thomas. That's
looking for an angle. Holmstrom, Schaefer. He was shadowed and had to give it away as Cunningham was right there. Now they'll swap places. It opened up a lane for Holmstrom. He scores! 3 straight goals here in the second, and the Islanders have the lead.
It looked like maybe a harmless play as the Islanders were able to move it up with quick puck movement. Panthers trying to put pressure on the Islanders, get them to make a mistake. That was a play that, if it had to work, Schenn would have had an empty net.
And watch Holmstrom. Watch how high he gets. He's crawling up by the blue line, right? And maybe could have taken a shot there. There was no one in front. Crawl up to the blue line once again. And this is a forward making a D-man's job look easy. Just a beautiful shot.
Batted the best he could with a backhand try, and then threw it off of Tarasov. Open in front. Ritchie to Barzal. Barzal coughed it up. Came back to him. Dangerous spot, and Ritchie can't get it. Boy, that was a disastrous play, and it almost worked out perfectly. Nothing was going the way they wanted it to, and it still turned awfully dangerous.
They were kind of looking like for the perfect play, I thought, for a little bit, but now they've got some wings in their legs.
Schenn laid it out there for Lee. Off the bench comes Heineman. Scores! Make it 4! Heineman! 4 straight here in the second, and the Islanders have some cushion now.
Terrific play by Anders Lee. Look at him driving through. The puck's just driven up. And Heineman coming off the bench. Great thing. And he just one-times this. He rifles it No chance for the goaltender to come back out to get set. It's unbelievable.
This is something else from Anders Lee as well. He knows there's help waiting. A lot of guys get rid of that pass. That moment, I think 51's there. I'm gonna get rid of it. Two people needed to move.
What's good for the
I was waiting for it. I was about to start it for you.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to wait for me.
Here's Susie, a wrister, in and out of the glove, a rebound, score! It's Casey Cizikas, and the Islanders have taken over.
Game, that's their second one, but as we watch the replay, Thomas, watch the front of the net. Tarasov can't keep the control of it. Look at that battle in front of the net. My goodness. And there it is. Bang, bang, bang. Stay right with it. And that's McLean.
Beautiful job by Carson Soucy using all the time available to him. And it's happened quite a bit. The Tarasov, he just can't quite stop that first one. It's grating stuff.
And Luostarinen put his hip right into Horvat as he skated by.
Seems like that puck he took early on was kind of a little bit of a wake-up call for him.
That one rings the post off of the chance for foot.
How it's going to come off that stick?
Yeah, collected off the wall. It was a nice job as quickly as it came off. There's no stick handle there. Yeah, it's a wobbler as well. We've seen a lot of that tonight. Pucks up on edge today, rather.
And the release was really quick.
Yeah.
Matthew Schaefer has played. And Schenn moves it along. Now Schaefer's got 5 more minutes of ice time. Ryan Pulock closing in. Picked his spot. Save made by Tarasov. Both Jasons might need some more help here. Adam Pelech on the bench as this one to the net. Rebound was there. Heineman made the stick play.